Dozens of masked anti-Israel protesters arrested at Columbia University after storming the school's library.
Yeah, this didn't take place a year ago. This took place yesterday. Chanley Painter is here with all the details. Hi, Chanley.
Hey, good morning, Carly and Griff. So the NYPD was actually called to the scene some 5 hours after more than 100 masked anti-Israel protesters stormed the library at Columbia University. They shoved past campus security as students prepare for finals in that library, injuring at least 2 of those public safety officers. Those protesters are reportedly rallying support for Mahmoud Khalil, one of the accused ringleaders of pro-Palestinian protest at Columbia. Well, more than 80 people were arrested, all students, according to the NYPD. The university releasing this statement, quote, "These disruptions of our campus and academic activities will not be tolerated. Individuals found to be in violation of university rules and policies will face disciplinary consequences." And this as ICE was also monitoring the situation. If arrests were made, the suspects were to be fingerprinted to determine if they are non-citizens. Secretary of State Marco Rubio warns with this quote, "We are reviewing the visa status of the trespassers and vandals who took over Columbia University's library. Pro-Hamas thugs are no longer welcome in our great nation." And of course, this all comes as the Trump administration slashed $400 million in federal grants to the university for not doing more to curtail the acts of anti-Semitism on campus. So Columbia has agreed to some of those demands, though, last month. But we'll see what happens next, guys.
Yes, we'll be following it. Chanley Painter live with us. Chanley, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's bring in founder of Americans Against Anti-Semitism and former New York State Representative Dov Hikind. Dov, can you believe this? Here we go again. They occupied a library, hung pro-Palestinian flags. 2 safety officers were injured. So what's your reaction to this once again happening on American soil?
First of all, good morning, and thanks for having me. Look, we need to be tough. We need to be strong. And that's exactly what the Trump administration is doing. What they did is violate the rights of other people, create fear, create intimidation. These students are in support. Let's get this clear. They are in support of terrorist organizations in the Middle East. That's what this is all about. And, you know, the university, those that participated, they should be suspended immediately. They injured those who work at Columbia. It is just a continuing horror show. But the good news is that we have the Trump administration, Secretary of State, on and on. These people need to be removed from this country if they are students on visas. I mean, we need to act against them. You know, watching people like Senator Bernie Sanders tell Brett Beer, you know, hip, hip, hooray. Bernie Sanders is against anti-Semitism, but he's the problem. He supports these demonstrations. He supports these terrorists on campus. So Bernie Sanders is part of the problem. Shame on him. And him using the fact that he's a Jew. It's Jews like Bernie Sanders that lead us to hell.
All right. Jan, to your point, Bernie Sanders made some comments to Brett Baer yesterday saying that what these pro-Palestinian protests are doing may not be anti-Semitic. They are protesting against what he views as atrocities that are taking place in Gaza. And really quickly, final thoughts to you on the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, what he said on X yesterday, saying pro-Hamas thugs are no longer welcome in our great nation. We got about 30 seconds left, Dov.
Yeah, look, it's common sense. We are a great country, a great democracy. Those who come here and support terrorist organizations in the Middle East, they violate the civil rights of Jewish and other students on college campus. They destroy property. They cause havoc. They need to be dealt with in the strongest terms imaginable, and hopefully that will happen. We're all watching Columbia University.
Yes, Dov, thank you so much for joining us with your message this morning. We appreciate you very much.
Thanks for having me.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome.